All of us need to read to keep up with the changing world around us. Although the topics will be different, we all benefit by controlling what, how, and when we read. RefBin was developed over several years to solve this problem. Now we can choose our topics and control the depth to which we want to read about the topic. Some important decisions need to be made related to which topics you want to read and about how much information you need to know about each of these topics. These are the two important things. And RefBin will allow us to dial these in rather than letting random events control that for us. The tutorial you are now watching will explain the design and function of strategies to control the literature that we read. Let's separate search strategies into 3 different approaches according to how much information we need to know about a topic. It is assumed that you have first reviewed the RefBin tutorial under the Help Index, which explains the technical steps in creating an automated search with RefBin. Let's separate search strategies into 3 different approaches according to how much information we need to know about a topic. The first strategy is comprehensive. This strategy is for topics in which I must know everything that has ever been and ever will be published. This will help you create a literature database in which your level of expertise on a topic is at the highest possible level. There will be no literature on that topic that you are not familiar with. The second search strategy is comprehensive but restricts reading to newer articles. And this is for topics in which I'm already sufficiently competent but want to make sure that I find everything new that is published. This will keep you totally current and will help build a comprehensive literature database on all modern aspects of the topic. The third search strategy is a higher level overview that is less comprehensive. This strategy focuses on keeping up to date on major events in a topic while minimizing the time to accomplish this goal. I contributed to the development and implementation of a surgical technique that allows a precise and minimally invasive method to remove the first lymph nodes to receive drainage from a cancer. It's been a focus of my research for several years. As one of the leaders in this field, I am motivated to know all about the past, current, and future publications on this topic. We'll use this as the sample topic for demonstrating the 3 different types of search strategies. Let's start with the first search strategy, which is the most comprehensive. The goal of this search strategy is to retrieve everything that has ever been published on this topic and then to continuously track all new articles as they are published. The search is designed to not miss any articles on this topic. A simple method is to choose a keyword or a few keywords that are fundamental to this topic. For example, the term sentinel should miss extremely few articles related to this topic. Adding the term breast should restrict the term more to my topic and still not miss any articles. Now we will evaluate the quality of this search strategy by viewing 20 or 30 of the retrieved articles. In RefBin, a rule of thumb is that if even only 1 out of 10 articles are relevant, that's a decent search, and it will work fine. This is because RefBin makes it very easy to filter out irrelevant hits. If we try to excessively restrict the search to minimize irrelevant hits, we could begin to lose articles of interest. The first time this search on sentinel nodes and breast cancer is loaded, it yields about 7,000 articles. This is a lot of articles, but let's take a closer look on managing this list. In RefBin, it takes about 5 seconds to choose import or exclude. Well, let's do the arithmetic. 7,000 at 5 seconds equals 583 minutes, which is just under 10 hours. That sounds like a lot, and it is, but let's see what we get out of that 2 days of work. The entire field on that topic will have been fully selected from the 27 million articles at PubMed, and you now own this set. You have full command of this list. Importantly, you will never again need to go back and search for previously published articles on that topic through PubMed. Most searches are much smaller and take much less time. A comprehensive search on any topic that retrieves a few hundred or even up to 1,000 articles is really straightforward. Of course, there's still a lot of work to do with these articles, but this list is really important. If you're submitting a competitive grant, it's critical to understand the full sweep of the literature on this topic. If you're working on a PhD, of course, you must understand this set of articles. But once done, no one can touch you because you have the full set of articles at your fingertips in full command. If your topic is truly large, no search strategy will magically make that number get smaller. For example, broad topics like lung cancer or high blood pressure will yield too many articles, and the strategy is to narrow your goals for managing this topic. PubMed is like a giant digital warehouse of 27 million articles. Your set exists among these 27 million, and your set is what it is. You need to decide whether you have chosen a topic with a number of articles that is manageable. RefBin runs the search every 24 hours to PubMed. RefBin remembers the previous citations and only adds new articles to that list. Let's move on to the second search strategy. This strategy primarily focuses on new articles related to a topic. Unlike the first search strategy, the search does not go back to the beginning of time. This approach will take much less work than the first search strategy, since the focus is only to review newer articles. How far back in time the search goes is important. This is based on assessing how much you already know about a topic, and is balanced by retrieving a manageable number of articles. Like the first strategy described earlier, we will stay on the sample topic sentinel nodes and breast cancer. We already designed this search to not miss any articles on this topic. Now, we add a date modifier to restrict the search to articles from a specific date to the present. Let's go back 12 months. This search yields about 400 articles. That's about one per day. Not too bad. Well, to recap, this search is designed to be comprehensive, but it really focuses in on new articles. It's important to experiment with how far to go back in time. A month or two, 6 months, 1 to 2 years. It's important not to overdo it. Don't get overwhelmed as you start a search. We all have a lot to do. Going forward, RefBin will deliver all new articles to you, and you will stay fully up to date on this topic. The third search strategy is a higher level but slightly less comprehensive overview. Although this approach is designed to be somewhat less comprehensive than the other two search strategies, it's designed to keep you fully current and knowledgeable about the chosen topic. The time we could just stay in our narrow niche has long been over. It's critical to know what's going on around us in different areas. RefBin users create multiple searches to cover their multiple areas of interest. Let's look again at the sample topic sentinel nodes and breast cancer. The second search we created was comprehensive for sentinel nodes and breast cancer and was restricted to the preceding 12 months. Now we add an additional modifier that restricts the search to review articles. For the third step, scroll down to Publication Type and then type the word Review in the field. Combine the fundamental search term, the date restriction, and the article type restriction. We've focused on these three key search strategies because they really are important. There are other valuable search strategies. One of them is to track authors important to your field. Creating an author-based search is very simple using the PubMed Builder. In the pull-down, choose the category Author. Use that to find your author, then import the search term to RefBin. In this tutorial, we have discussed how to use automated searches to control what you read.
We are constantly bombarded by an overwhelming amount of information. Using RefBin, we now control the flow of information. Choose topics important to us. Choose the depth of information we need to know about these topics. RefBin will help dial in the set of past, current, and future articles. This will make our reading much more focused and keep us on the cutting edge.